Hello there, my name is Alice, and I am going to be your tour guide to this series of meditation techniques and practices. We are going to embark on a journey together that will lead us down the path to better health through relaxation and less stress. We are going to visit mindfulness down the road and learn how to flow with our emotions and not be drowned by them. We are going to come out the other side with skills to help us be more focused, aware, and peaceful. Some side effects may also include vivid or lucid dreams, synchronicity that can lead to exciting life opportunities, and in general, just a more peaceful, loving you. So thank you for joining me, and I welcome feedback. If you have any ideas that you would like to see a video about, please let me know, and I will look into getting that made for everybody. So let's go ahead and just talk about meditation and what it is. Why? First of all, meditation is a practice. There's no immediate results. It takes time and, of course, practice. Right? Practice makes perfect. So starting off, ideally, you want to do this every day. But and it can just be in short bouts. It only takes like 2-3 minutes. You can even do it standing in line. But it's best to establish some kind of, daily or weekly habit. First off, this is a practice. There's not going to be any immediate results. So if you want to see results, you have to stick with it. I would suggest a daily practice. It doesn't have to be that long. Seriously, like only 2 or 3 minutes, and it can just be done standing in line at the grocery store or sitting at a red light in your car. It's just getting your mindset there that you're going to practice and squeeze this in for a little bit every day. Just get into that habit. And work it into your schedule. That's what it comes down to. Find a good time of day that works best for you. Personally, I use the morning. It's 10 to 20 minutes depending. Sometimes I just take a break during the day and do it around 10 a.m. if I wasn't able to do it that morning for some reason. But I do try to do something, a little bit of something every day. Even if it's just checking in with, my body and how I feel, and just taking a moment to be. So in the series, we're going to learn all kinds of different techniques and different types of meditation practice. Some of these are going to be like movement meditations, such as could be yoga or Tai Chi, Qigong, even like walking meditation, and perhaps even ecstatic dance. These are all forms of movement meditation. And how, are you asking, can dancing be a meditation? Well, everyone thinks that meditation is about silence and silencing your mind and quieting your thoughts. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's actually not what meditation is about. That's more of an after effect from having a daily practice and doing this often, is that you will find that your mind quiets, especially with the movement meditations. So, what is meditation about, then, you ask? It's actually about focus. Um, and that's why having a daily or ingrained into your, I guess, just life and daily schedule, having a meditation practice will help you be more focused in general on work and tasks that you have. So all these different practices have, I guess, kind of one common factor, and that is giving your mind something to do to help it focus. That's why oftentimes when you do guided meditation, there's music or movement and focus on the breath. There's lots of breath techniques. So this gives your mind something to focus on, and that's where the silence ends up happening, because your mind is so busy focusing on other things that it really doesn't have time to sit there and chat away. And so there is the magic of meditation and why it leads to silencing and mindfulness, which is just being aware of your thoughts. So many of these techniques that we're going to work on will choose different things to help bring our mind into focus and to focus on. Those thoughts are still going to creep in, and when they do, just recognize them. Say, oh, look, my mind just started going off on something. I started thinking about my kid's school project, or, this, I gotta pay this bill. So they'll come in, they're kind of sneaky. They'll just suddenly, you'll be meditating away and all of a sudden they'll just pop in there, and sometimes you don't even realize it, that you've already gone off on this whole wormhole of thoughts. But as you practice, you will get better at noticing when those thoughts start slipping in, and so that you can just grab them and say, okay, I see you, you snuck in here, but not right now. That's not what we're doing, so go away. But don't be hard on yourself, okay? It's going to happen, and it's going to happen a lot. In fact, your mind might even rebel against the act of meditation at first. It kind of likes being in control and running away with you all the time. A wild child. So just forgive yourself, recognize that the thoughts are there, and just let them go. Say, hey, let's get back into our focus here. Sometimes I just give up. I don't go my full meditation because it's like I can't keep them out. They're just like, ah. So I'm just like, okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end my meditation now, because it's strayed way too far off track at this point. And that's okay. It's okay. The fact is that there's always tomorrow, or there's always the end of the day. I can do a meditation, try again then. I think it's important to just be compassionate toward yourself and be forgiving and just stick with it. That's what's important. Don't get frustrated. Don't get angry with yourself, because it's going to happen. Nobody's perfect. Even Buddhist monks and stuff who've been doing this all their life, they probably still have thoughts that creep in while they're meditating. It's just natural. Don't fight it, I guess, is the Taoist way. Just let it flow through you or by you. Don't resist it. Just acknowledge it. Move on. Okay, enough about that. Why don't we go ahead and get into it? So kind of I'll say the starting rules of meditation is set yourself out a place and a time. The most important factors is that you won't be disturbed. So make sure you turn off your phone. I prefer just to turn it off altogether so it's not buzzing away at you. Inform anybody you need to inform, your kids, your spouse. Say, hey, give me 10 minutes alone. And if you're too embarrassed to say that you're meditating, just say, I'm going to do some reflection on this project. Or you can make something up. Just, say you're going to the bathroom. At first, like I said, just 5-10 minutes. It really doesn't matter how long your meditation is. It's the key point is that you're doing it every day, that you are setting aside the time. And I know you're going to get so sick of hearing me say that, but it's true. So just give yourself that time and you will be so grateful. I promise, okay? This is a guarantee. I know this is free, so I can't give you your money back, and I can't give you your time back, but I guarantee it will be worth it. So just stick with it and you'll see the results. 100% guaranteed. Set yourself aside time and privacy, okay? You want it to be quiet, if possible, as quiet as you can have it. I often wear noise-canceling headphones because I have 2 kids and a husband, and they're very loud. Even if they're just going about their day, they're loud. So I have myself a nice pair of noise-canceling headphones, and I just put on some drumming or some other type of relaxing music. Sometimes I use binaural beats. I work with HemiSync stuff, but the point is you want something quiet, so you're not going to grab your thoughts. Your thoughts aren't going to be engaged in something. If you hear what's going on out there, then you're going to start thinking about, what's going on out there. So that's the key point that I'm trying to make. The second thing, besides the quiet and privacy, is you need yourself a nice, comfortable place. You don't want it too comfortable where you're going to fall asleep, so don't meditate in bed. Okay, I have a designated meditation spot or a chair. Sometimes I like to use a cushioned straight back chair that's got arms on it. So if you're going to be sitting up, make sure your feet are flat on the ground, your back is straight, but yet it's still supported so that you can relax. Oftentimes this is my little meditation nook right here, and so I'm not a pretzel person, okay? So I don't believe in even this. This is usually too much for me. My feet will fall asleep. So I usually just put my feet together in kind of diamond shape. I have something supporting my back so it doesn't get fatigued, and just make sure I'm comfortable. And temperature-wise, if your house tends to be cold, and you think you might get cold, grab yourself a blanket. You can even meditate laying down, but I would make sure it's kind of on a firmer surface, like a yoga mat, perhaps, or some kind of camping mat. You want proper neck support, so like a pillow maybe, or a towel rolled up or something. I would suggest sleeping with not sleeping, meditating with your hands either out to your sides, like that, or also crossed over your chest. Both of these kind of positions lend to a little bit more alertness, so you don't tend to fall asleep. Okay, well, I think that's everything. So why don't we go ahead and get into it? I'm going to get myself situated. I don't like to take my glasses on, so now I'm going to be blind. But we're just going to start with breathing, simply. Just start breathing. And I want you to notice your breathing. How are you breathing? How does it feel? Are you taking deep breaths or short breaths? Are you breathing in through your nose and out through your nose? In through your nose, out through your mouth? Are you breathing solely through your mouth? Now, why don't we go ahead and take control of that and just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I like to purse my lips when I'm breathing out to make a little bit more of a sound, not whistling, but just so I can hear my breath. This helps give me something to focus on. If you find yourself kind of uncomfortable, then go ahead and move. At this point, you're just kind of getting into the meditation. Make sure that you feel okay. You know, if you need to shake something out, you go over the knot. Give yourself a wiggle. If your nose itches, itch your nose. The key is just just acknowledge your body and what it's doing to kind of distract you. And take care of it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Okay, we're still breathing. Now I want you to start lengthening your breath and bring it down to your belly. So to do that, you're going to push your diaphragm down, and your belly will expand as you breathe in through your nose. And as you continue to breathe in, then the breath will rise up into your chest. Another reason why I purse my lips is because your out breath should be slower than your in breath, about twice as long. So let's concentrate on that. Take several deep breaths in through your belly, and let it out through your mouth slowly. As you do that, start feeling your breath, the way it feels entering your body and leaving your body through your lips. Is it cool? Is it warm? See if you can lengthen your breath even more. Deeper breaths in, longer breaths in. As you're breathing, check in with your body. How does it feel? How does this deep breathing make your muscles feel? If you notice any tension in a muscle, try to breathe into the tension. And then as you breathe out, let it go. Relaxing those muscles, letting go of the stress built up in your muscles. Just letting them relax. With each breath, sinking deeper into your chair or into the floor. Just relaxing, letting go. If those thoughts wander in, just blow them away. Just be here now with your breath, relaxing your body. If your thoughts start taking away from your relaxation, or creeping inside of you, just focus on what your eyes see. Are your eyes closed? Is it dark? Do you see swirling colors? Is there light that's playing across your closed eyelids? If they're open, try to focus through what you're seeing. Don't concentrate on it, just simply let your eyes go soft. Not seeing, just feeling. Check back in with your body. Make sure you haven't started tensing those muscles again. Couple more breaths now. Feel your lungs stretching. Feeling, and then releasing. And on your next breath, I want you to open your eyes. If they're already open them wider. So moving your body. Take your hands and shake them out. Wiggle your feet. Wiggle your body. Stretching. Waking yourself up, coming back. And then thank yourself. Say namaste, adame. Thank you for giving me this time. For giving yourself this time. To just be with your breath. Just to relax your body and to be with yourself in this private, beautiful moment of health and awareness. So really, that's it. That's all it takes. If you did just that simple practice for 5 minutes a day, it would greatly decrease your stress, increase relaxation. It will help with sleeping, especially if you do it before bed. So in my dreaming practice, do a meditation and certain types of meditation before going to bed. But we'll get into all that stuff. It's going to be an exciting journey, and everybody's different. And you might find that some of these practices or techniques work better for you than others. But I encourage you to try them all out. It's because you won't know until you try. And also, just trying is an act of doing something that will help you, will benefit you, your health and your mental health, your focus at work, and just make you a more productive individual. It will also help with emotions. We're going to get into so much. I'm so excited to be able to have this opportunity to teach those of you who want to learn about meditation and all the things it can bring to you and improve your life. So, thank you, and I will see you next time.